Hello, and welcome to Beering in Mind Beer Reviews. We are going to look at a beer from the far northern part of Japan, the far northern part of Honshu, the main island of Japan, and that is this beer. This is Aqula Akita Ginjo beer, and it's a 5% 13 IBU beer. It's classified as a blonde or golden ale on RateBeer, but I kind of suspect it should be reclassified as something else. It contains wheat, malt, and also sake yeast. So, and that is the reason for the Ginjo in the name here. Aqula is located in Akita, which is very far north in Japan, and they have been around for a long time, and they are also a brewery that was highly regarded maybe 10, 15 years ago or so. A friend of mine who has published a book on craft beer in Japan listed them in the top 5 of his top 5 favorite breweries in Japan. I have had maybe 4 or 5 beers from them, and the ratings are quite variable. Some of the beers I really enjoyed, and some of the beers I did not. The most recent was about 2 years ago at a beer festival. They had a rice beer, which was, I thought, just terrible. So, in any case, 3 beers from Aqula. This company, Aqula, showed up at the local chain liquor store called Yamaya, and so I decided to give them a go. I've had one of them before, but 2 of them, including this one, I have never had. So we'll see how that goes here. So the yeast which they use on their website, they explain that they developed this yeast together with Akita Prefectural University, and so they combine the special sake yeast and brewing yeast for beer in this beer. This beer has 11 ratings on RateBeer, and it has an average score of 3.19, not terribly high, and percentile score of 44 for all beers on RateBeer, and 76 for its style, which is blonde golden ale. And again, I'm not sure it really should be blonde or golden ale, but should we give this one a go? We don't see Aqula beers that often down where I live. I think in Tokyo they probably have much more chance to see them. Okay, so it pours out a kind of dull brownish yellow with a half a finger of white, kind of sudsy head. The nose definitely has some yeastiness. Seems more like Belgian yeastiness to me than sake. With a swirl, though, I think some much more, sake fruitiness kind of comes up for sure. Fruity, a bit tropical fruity. The yeast, there is definitely some strong esters here and there now, I get that. Some strong yeastiness in the flavor too as well. A little stone fruit maybe, some citrus. The bitterness is there. Only 13 IBU, which is pretty low, international bittering units, but I can detect it for sure here. Finish is kind of dry. Body is light. This is very drinkable. I don't know if it's a combination of the yeasts or what, but the yeast character is quite strong in this. And that seems to be a major, if not the major feature of this beer, is a strong yeastiness. Well, if you happen to see this, you might want to give it a try. This wouldn't be my highest recommendation among their beers, for sure. It's interesting, drinkable. Give it a go and see what you think, okay? And let me know. Leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing lots of beers in the future, lots of Japanese craft beers. And the next 2 videos will also focus on this brewery called Aqula. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.